people friends. So I have lots of things that I am interested in and that you are also probably interested in. I don't have good equipment or necessarily good lighting, although I'm a watercolor artist, so I have lights for my table so that I can paint, and so I guess using those should be enough. So let's see. I have a bunch of weird random things going on with my body, and my life is great though. Like, I am happy and in love, and I have a really awesome little kid. He is 8, and I have sweet kitties. Actually, one of them is behind me right now, and I have 2 dogs, and I actually have 3 puppies in my bathtub right now because, well, the neighbor has some dogs that have decided to take up residence, and they, well, they're not fixed, and they keep having puppies, and so I'm finding homes for them, and I'm doing a good job though, so that makes me happy. Let's see, I live out in the country on 2.5 acres with a pond and a trampoline and a slack line, a bunch of gardens. I have a greenhouse. Love plants. So I started Texas Foraging Community, which is a Facebook group that has, I think, 3,000 people or so on it. And so sometimes I will want to talk about plants. Definitely want to talk about plants and foraging, and maybe like canning, making jelly with the prickly pear or loquat or whatever. I'm really into meteorology, and let's see, okay, so meteorology. I have dyscalculia, so going to college for meteorology was pretty much out. Because I'm not so good with numbers. Okay, well, my brain is literally broken when it comes to numbers. So dyscalculia, I'll talk about that. And but look it up in the meantime, because it's pretty interesting, and it's as common as dyslexia. It's not only numbers dyslexia. It is also like money and time, and it has a bunch of stuff that makes life a little bit harder. Hey man, challenging level, yay! I guess I'm an advanced player. Okay, so let's see. Oh, meteorology and foraging, and I'm an artist. And check out Bean Nanya on Instagram, and that's BeanNoneya. That's on Instagram, and you can see my art. It's pretty rad, if I do say so myself. I've worked really hard on it. I will definitely talk more about that. Let's see. But I also have, I have other interests too. But, witchcraft, all kinds of witchy things. I will definitely talk about that more. But I also have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So you can see I'm wearing, what are they called? Splint rings. So I have one of the cheap ones right here, plastic ones that you can get. They're called Oval 8, And then I have a couple that I bought on Etsy, and there are two different kinds. Like, there's the kind that is like welded, and then there's the kind that's just wrapped, and I actually like the wrapped ones better. So I'll talk about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome another time. So also some people say Ehlers-Danlos, or any variation of those two pronunciations, or many pronunciations of that word, those words. I also have ADHD, which you'll notice because, well, I jump around and I move around, and I will either, you guys can tell me things that I could do better, and I will hear you, and I'll do my best, but I don't always, I may just have to be myself, regardless of whether or not you like how much I move around. I'll try. Oh, you probably noticed I am also learning tattooing, and so of course, one of the first things I do on myself is on my finger. Whatever. Anyway, I like it, so that's good. Eventually you'll actually see my hair doing something good instead of this mop mess that I normally actually don't even wear my hair like this. But right now I just kind of get it back there. Let's see. Anything else I can say? I'm a burner, so I have, yes, gone to Burning Man one time, but I don't know. It's cool. It's just kind of big, and I'm a little introverted, and I have chronic illness, and so that's exhausting and overwhelming. So I like the smaller burns, the regional burns, and I will talk more about that. I have a lot of interests, and I am looking forward to sharing them with you. And I would love to answer any questions that you have. I will do my best anyway. But I also still have a lot of things that I want to talk about as well, so I'll just keep a list and try to hit as many as possible. Don't expect a lot of editing at first because, well, I don't know how to do that. I'm using my phone, and you would laugh at the janky setup I have right now. My phone is literally like sitting in a box, in one of my paintbrush boxes, on top of a stack of tarot card boxes. So, hey, my witchiness, my witchy life is propping me up. Hell yeah. Expect a little bit of cussing, okay? Like, I realize that for certain amounts of advertising, you need to have a very PG sort of personality. I don't know what to say about that. I'll have to learn to edit or keep my rather colorful language a little more black and white. That is a weird way of putting that. Colorful, black and white. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say right now, so you guys get about 10 minutes of me right now, which seems reasonable. And then I will come back and upload something maybe better next time. But please, yeah, comment and, like and subscribe. I mean, I don't have any, advertisers or anything, so, that's not necessarily gonna help anything, but you get to see my videos, and if you hit that little bell, that'll tell you when I upload another one, because Otherwise, man, who knows? I may be super regular about this, or I may be completely random. So having that little bell, which is what, I don't know what else you call that, an alarm, whatever. Anyway, it'll tell you when I post a video. Otherwise, you may just miss me. Oh, I gesticulate. If you haven't noticed, my hands are going to be all over my videos, and look, I've got Sicilian blood. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to be gesticulating, and you're going to be familiar with these fingers. Okay. That's all. Have a wonderful night. Or day, if you're having a watch of this during the day. Also, my language is going to be totally weird, and you can make fun of me for it, because I think that's going to be hilarious. Okay, bye.